Hi, I'm Jenn Hanson. I'm a candle maker and owner of Handmade by Jenn Hanson. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm a self-taught candle maker who got into it about 5 years ago, and I make online sales through my website, thejennhanson.com, and locally in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been posting about candle making on TikTok for the last couple of years now on my profile at the Jenn Hanson, and have produced hundreds of little videos, but now I want to do longer form content here on YouTube. I'm an attorney who accidentally started a candle business, and it all starts back in the winter of 2017. I was buying dozens of Bath and Body Works candles because they have amazing fragrances, beautiful jars, and they're very powerful hot throw. But the problem with those is that they burn so quickly. So here I am buying all of these candles for dirt cheap, and I'm like, you know what? I think I can do better. So I foolishly got into candle making, but I needed a hobby anyway. And so this was just like a fun, creative outlet for me. I didn't go to candle making school. I don't even know if that's a thing, but like you, I started on YouTube with the Stanley Handcrafted channel, where he has this video. It's got hundreds of thousands of views about how to make soy candles. Another YouTube channel that was really helpful was Timber Ridge Gifts, and now there's a ton of content creators who focus on candle making on YouTube and TikTok. But I also read blogs about how to make candles from start to finish. And now there's also the Facebook candle making groups available for people of all experience levels. But I learned the most by just actually making candles. I made a lot of mistakes along the way, like you're probably just looking at Amazon and seeing that they've got wax, wicks, fragrance oil, everything's all there, but I didn't know any better, so I bought all that stuff. Not necessarily the best quality, but hey, it's trial and error. So I learned a lot through that process, and I just had a ton of fun doing it, so I kept going. Eventually, I had a lot of candles that I needed to test, and I couldn't really burn all of them on my own. So I started passing them out to coworkers and just asked for their feedback. Like, was this a good smelling candle? Was it strong? How long did it burn? Basic types of information that you look for when you're burning a candle in your own time. The feedback was very positive, so it encouraged me to keep moving forward. Once I was happy with the quality of my product, I started looking into sales. And a friend of mine is a CPA, so he was gracious enough to sit down with me and walk me through the basics of setting up a business. So, talking about tax implications and how to start an LLC, all of that was really valuable advice. Now, although I'm an attorney, that is beyond the scope of what I plan on talking about on this YouTube channel. So I encourage you to do something similar. Talk to a local professional who can point you in the right direction. The next thing I did before I started making sales to the general public was purchase insurance. Now, it is a requirement for many markets, but it's a good idea to have insurance to cover yourself against any sort of liability in the hopefully unlikely event that something goes terribly wrong with one of your candles. Anyway, I kept posting about my candles on Instagram and made small sales through that. So I developed my website, thejennhanson.com, which was a lot more work than I ever expected. And there's so much that goes into posting on a website. It's not just a matter of going on GoDaddy and getting a domain. You've got to do your own labels, your photography, write your descriptions. I mean, there's just so much that goes into it. But really, my goal was to make local sales in Phoenix. So I started by doing very small holiday markets around winter of 2018, and then gained the experience to feel more confident in my ability to do markets, and did, I think, maybe 10 to 15 over the course of 2019. And I did get into a few markets, but unfortunately, COVID happened and candle making took a backseat. We had a lot of life events going on at that time too. My husband and I had to postpone our wedding about 19 months due to the pandemic. But in that time, we also bought a house and moved. We had a mini Moni, in February 2021. We did eventually have the traditional ceremony with all of our friends and family, and now we are expecting our first baby in August of 2023. Somewhere in there, I got into TikTok and made a lot of educational content, like I mentioned earlier. But now I want to take those topics that I've posted on and elaborate on them so that people of all experience levels can benefit from all of the things that I've learned how to do and what not to do. Thanks so much for watching this intro. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at the Jenn Hanson. My candles are available for sale on thejennhanson.com. And please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can find out about my new videos here on YouTube. Thanks so much again. Take care.